They say YouTube can change your life, turn you into an overnight success, make you famous, or maybe even help you quit your 9 to 5. But no one really talks about what happens when you're just starting out. So for 30 days, I decided to go all in. I uploaded videos, tried to get better, and spent hours editing videos. And let me tell you, this experience was nothing like the motivational success stories you see online. What really happens when you start from zero? Is it worth the time, the effort, or does it all just flop? Well, today I'm sharing the full story, the highs, the lows, and the stuff no one warns you about. And trust me, there were some surprises along the way, good ones and bad ones. And honestly, the results, they might not be what you expect. The first video. You'd think this would be the easiest part, right? It's not. Before you have to choose a niche and a style. So here's how it started. I sat down with my phone and created very bad YouTube shorts with CapCut. I didn't really have a script, I just wanted to get something out there. The goal was to stop overthinking and actually post something. When I finally uploaded that first video, I was hyped and waited to see how many views I would get. And then, nothing. No views, no comments, just nothing. I kept refreshing the page every few minutes hoping the numbers would change. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to go viral or anything, but one view, just one, that's all I wanted. And then out of nowhere, it happened. That glorious little number, 1 view. It was like the YouTube gods were telling me, hey, someone out there actually clicked on your video. Granted, it was probably me accidentally clicking on it while I was editing, but still, it felt like a small victory. After that first upload, I knew I couldn't stop there. I had to keep the momentum going, so I committed to uploading once a week no matter what. But as you know, it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. For starters, editing takes forever. I thought editing would be quick, just cut a few clips and slap on some music, right? Nope. Turns out trying to make something even remotely watchable takes hours, especially when you have no clue what you're doing. And don't even get me started on thumbnails. By the end of the first week, I had uploaded 2 videos and racked up a grand total of a couple hundred views. And honestly, I wasn't even mad. Sure, it wasn't much, but every one of those views felt like progress. It was proof that I was actually doing something instead of just thinking about it. The biggest lesson I learned in that first week wasn't about editing or thumbnails or even views. It was about just starting. This is my 8th YouTube channel I started, so even when it's messy and awkward and no one's watching and you are switching niches like crazy, that's the hard part. And if you can get through that, you're already ahead of most people. By the time week 2 rolled around, I felt like I was finally getting a hang of things, or at least I thought I was. I'd made a few tweaks to my process and I was starting to settle into a routine. But life has a funny way of keeping you on your toes. The first thing I realized was that just uploading wasn't enough. If no one clicks on your video, it doesn't matter how much effort you put in. So I started learning about things like SEO, keywords, and of course the frickin' algorithm. I spent hours tweaking my titles and descriptions, trying to figure out what would make people actually click. It felt like a science experiment, but instead of lab equipment, I was using tube magic, which helped me a lot. By the middle of the second week, I'd gotten a few more views, also the first comments. Sure, it was something simple like nice video, but it made all the hours of editing and thumbnail stress feel worth it. That's when it hit me. YouTube isn't just about the numbers, it's about connecting with actual people. Feeling motivated, I started thinking about what I wanted to create, not just what I thought would get views. It was liberating, but also kind of scary. What if people didn't like it? By the end of week 2, I got 33 new subscribers and 2,900 unique viewers. Week 3. This was the week everything started to feel hard. The excitement of starting something new had worn off, and the reality of just how much work goes into YouTube hit me like a ton of bricks. And the worst part? The numbers weren't moving much. At this point, I was uploading and trying my best to make my videos better, but the results weren't matching the effort. I'd see other creators with their "How I Got 1,000 Subscribers in a Week" videos, and I couldn't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong? Sure, people share tips, but no one can tell you exactly what's going to work for your channel. There were nights I stayed up until 2 a.m. editing, only to wake up the next day and realize the video still wasn't quite right. And you know what? I still uploaded it. And then out of nowhere, one of my videos got a tiny bump in views. Not viral or anything, but enough to make me think, okay, maybe I'm onto something. That small win gave me the motivation to keep pushing. This was the week I almost quit. I felt stuck, like all my effort wasn't paying off. But then I asked myself, why did I start this in the first place? It wasn't for instant success. It was to learn, to create, and to see what I was capable of. And once I remembered that, everything started to feel lighter. After week 3, I got a lot of very kind comments. Thank you all for your support. Week 4, the final stretch. By this point, I wasn't just tired, I was drained. But I was also determined. If I'd made it this far, I wasn't going to quit now. I wanted to finish strong and maybe, just maybe, figure out how to grow to 1,000 subs. At this point, I had a better idea of what my audience, or let's be honest, what my potential audience wanted, so I focused on creating videos that I thought could actually help people or entertain them. No more throwing random ideas at the wall and hoping they'd hit. And guess what? It started to work. Slowly but surely, my watch time was going up. People were actually watching my videos all the way through, and even better, they were leaving comments. I was just proud of myself for sticking with it, for pushing through the hard days, and for finishing what I started. That alone felt like a win. All right, here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. After 30 days, here's what my YouTube channel looks like. I uploaded 6 videos, got a total of 6,400 views, 129 watch hours, and gained 228 subscribers. The other subs are coming from other videos I uploaded 3 months ago. Is it groundbreaking? No. But is it progress? Absolutely. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, here's my advice. Just start. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect setup, because those don't exist. The first step is the hardest, but it's also the most important. And if you're thinking about starting your own YouTube journey, I'd love to hear about it. YouTube isn't just a platform, it's a community. And if there's one thing I want to leave you with, it's this. The people who stick with it are the ones who win. Not because they're the best, but because they didn't give up. If you made it this far, thank you for watching and being part of this journey with me. You can now watch this video if you're curious about what happens next. Hit that subscribe button and let's figure it out together.